Hello everybody, I'm down here at the Japanese Gulch, Washington. I'm doing this video for a friend on Facebook. His name is Billy Velasquez. He also has a Facebook group called Bushcraft SW Germany and a YouTube channel, Bushcraft SW Germany. I came down here to have a cup of coffee and kind of enjoy myself, walk around a local park, which is just outside the city limits, and check on some chaga. And I thought I'd bring y'all along. So, just got done with the coffee. I'm going to pack all this up and go check on the chaga and see if it's at a stage where I can harvest it. If not, I'll leave it alone and let it grow some more. On an interesting side note, I thought it was kind of cool that the Trangia burner fits on the side compartment of the canteen cover, which I also just found at my local surplus for less than $5. So I got it for 10. You can find it used at the surplus for 5. Pretty good deal. So that brings the total on this set down to 35. Just have to be a little creative. Alright, I'll bring it back. This actually turned out to be a nice day. It was a cloudy, overcast day. And now all the fog is starting to lift and the sun came out. They call this area the Japanese Gulch because it was home to a bunch of migrant workers that were here to help build the railroad, and berries are starting to ripe. Build the railroad and help with logging. So it's an interesting area. There's a lot of really cool tree growth growing in. So I'll bring you back. Okay, on this alder tree, this is what was thought to me would be chaga. It is an interesting growth on here. It looks like chaga, if I can get that to focus. It's a golden color, but it doesn't look like it's big enough yet to harvest. So I'm just going to wait. I'll keep this little chunk here, but I'm going to wait on that. Let it grow up a little bit more. I could get some nice sized chunks, but not yet. So a pretty cool area. They actually have quite a few of these little falls, ladder falls. It's kind of tranquil. Bunch of bridges. There's that one I was just at. All going to the beach. So it looks kind of like a jungle. This is at the bottom of the ravine here. I've always been interested in how pioneers were able to take a wagon train through this. It's just amazing. Here is a chickadee box. Remote nesting. Pretty neat. Some cabbage leaves. A lot of interesting tree growth. We have an uprooted cedar with trees growing out of it here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees growing out of a downed log. It's kind of cool. Also, I kind of skipped over this. I think this is neat. So this log here, or this tree here, it looks to be like a maple. Has all kinds of burls growing out of it. They almost look like faces. Just everywhere. Really cool looking. Alright, stick with me. So this log here wasn't necessarily dead, it just grew sideways. And now it has trees growing upwards at the end. I don't know how long it can sustain that and actually support its own weight. But interesting. Here we go. There's another bird box. Looks like the chestnut-backed chickadee nest box. Next to this giant maple. And this thing is just massive. And gnarly looking all the way up. It even has ferns growing out of it. Someone put some seashells on it. But that thing is just a giant. Here we go. Another interesting piece. It's a shell to an egg. Not sure what kind of bird that is, but really cool. It's all blue. Kind of like a sea blue. Stands out pretty well on the ground. Just a really cool, tranquil place. Try to give you a shot all the way around. If it looks like there's a clearing, there is not. Trees and hillside on all sides around me. What is this? That looks pretty old. Looks like it was a pot. Or a watering, for watering your plants. Just leave it there. There's a giant western red cedar. All kinds of these little bridges. Neat little crossings. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but you can constantly hear water running. Things hopping off through the weeds. It's just a neat place. I really like to come here and hang out, walk through. And observe. I mean, really, when you sit still for a little bit, motionless, listen, watch, nature presents itself to you. Just kind of goes off in both directions. Down there into kind of a bog. Alright, I'll bring back. All right. That's it. Sorry for the shaky camera. Hope you enjoyed that. Go check out Bushcraft SW Germany. Give him a subscribe. Look at some of his videos. Check him out on Facebook, Bushcraft SW Germany, as well as Billy Velasquez. I really appreciate you watching this, commenting, liking. I appreciate all your support. Thank you very much.